Have you ever wondered if there are countries in 2025 that will hand you land for free? Land you can actually own, live on, and pass down to your children? It sounds unbelievable, almost like a myth. But I've uncovered the shocking truth. And in this video, I'll reveal the 10 countries that are quietly giving away land to foreigners right now. Some of these places are breathtaking, others are surprising, and one country at the very end is offering a deal so bold it almost feels unreal. Stay with me, because number 1 might just change your life forever. 10. Canada. When people hear the name Canada, they think of expensive real estate in Toronto, Vancouver, or Montreal. But what most don't realize is that deep inside Canada's vast countryside, entire towns are giving away land for free. In Saskatchewan and Manitoba, you can claim a residential lot with no cost at all, as long as you're willing to build a home and live there. These aren't ghost towns with nothing to offer. They're communities desperate for growth, where schools risk shutting down, shops need customers, and neighbors long for new families to join them. Imagine standing on your own land beneath the northern lights, realizing that this opportunity was once hidden from the world. Canada is quietly reviving its frontier spirit, and if you know where to look, you could be part of it. But the surprises don't stop here. The next country might shock you even more: Chile. Now let's travel south to a place of wild beauty and untamed landscapes: Chile. Beyond the buzzing capital of Santiago lies Patagonia, a region so breathtaking, it feels like another planet. But here's the twist. Much of Patagonia is empty. Vast lands, snow-capped mountains, fertile valleys, and barely anyone living there. To change this, Chile has launched initiatives to bring in settlers, foreigners included. They've offered free or heavily subsidized plots to people willing to farm, open businesses, or simply breathe life into small towns. Imagine building a cabin in Patagonia, waking up to glaciers and crystal lakes, knowing that this land is yours because you dared to say yes. Chile doesn't just give you land, it gives you a chance to write your life on one of the last untouched frontiers of the modern world. And yet, what's waiting higher on this list will surprise you even more. Ireland. It may sound impossible, but Ireland, the land of legends, music, and green hills, has communities that will hand you land just to keep their villages alive. In rural Ireland, especially in the West, younger generations have left, chasing work in cities or abroad. As the population dwindles, entire villages face extinction. To stop this, local councils have offered free land plots, even abandoned cottages, to foreigners and families who promise to return life to these towns. Imagine moving into a stone cottage for nearly nothing, walking ancient paths each morning, and realizing you're now part of a culture that values tradition as much as survival. Ireland proves that even in Europe, where every inch of land is valuable, the spirit of community can be worth far more than money. But this is only the beginning. The opportunities get even bigger. New Zealand. Across the ocean, New Zealand is famous for its adventure, beauty, and rich culture. But in small towns, far from Auckland and Wellington, life is disappearing. Schools are closing, shops are empty, and young people leave for city lights. To fight this, rural councils have opened doors to foreigners, offering cheap or even free land in exchange for commitment to stay. Imagine owning property in a country where mountains rise out of the sea, where your backyard could be a filming location for epic movies, and where your presence helps keep a community alive. The offer isn't just free land, it's the chance to start a new chapter in a land that values both nature and people. Yet what comes next will feel even more surprising. 6. Finland. In Northern Europe, Finland is known as one of the happiest countries on Earth. But even paradise has empty corners. Towns in Lapland, where the northern lights streak across the sky, face population decline. To save themselves, they've offered free land plots to families, immigrants, and foreigners. Picture owning property, In one of the cleanest countries in the world, where silence is golden and forests stretch beyond the horizon. The condition? Simply settle, build, and become part of the community. Finland's free land programs aren't just about survival. They're about balance, giving new life to small towns while offering you a chance to live in one of the most magical places on Earth. And the story grows even richer as we move closer to number 1. 5. Croatia. Croatia may be famous for its coastline and medieval cities, but inland villages tell a very different story. Many are fading, their streets silent, their houses abandoned. To change this, local councils have launched offers of free land and even entire homes for symbolic prices. Foreigners are welcome, especially if they bring families or businesses. Imagine restoring a centuries-old stone home surrounded by olive groves and vineyards, living just a drive away from the Adriatic Sea, and all of it starting with land that cost you nothing. Croatia's story is one of revival, where each new family brings a heartbeat back to a forgotten corner of Europe. But if this sounds surprising, wait until you hear what Italy has done. 4. Italy. Italy shocked the world when entire towns began selling houses for €1, or even offering them free. From Sicily to the mountains of Abruzzo, mayors have begged foreigners to come, renovate, and stay. The deal is simple. Take the property, rebuild it, and keep the town alive. In return, you don't just get free land or a house. You inherit a lifestyle surrounded by history, art, and some of the best food on Earth. Imagine walking through cobbled streets, knowing that your presence saved this community from vanishing. Italy's free land initiatives prove that heritage is priceless, and sometimes the only way to protect it is to give it away. But Spain has taken it even further. Spain's problem mirrors Italy's: empty villages. Thousands of towns have been abandoned as people move to Madrid, Barcelona, and Valencia. To fight this, Spain has welcomed foreigners with free land, free homes, and business incentives. In some villages, councils even provide financial support to help newcomers start fresh. Imagine becoming the owner of land in sunny Spain, surrounded by vineyards and endless skies, and realizing that your presence is the only thing keeping this history alive. Spain's generosity isn't just about filling empty houses, it's about rewriting the future of entire regions. But if Europe surprises you, what you're about to hear from the United States will feel even more unbelievable. The United States. Yes, even America, the land of skyscrapers and billion-dollar cities, has free land programs. In small Midwestern towns across Kansas, Iowa, and Nebraska, local governments still practice a form of modern homesteading. They'll give you a plot of land for free, on one condition: you must build a home within a certain time. These aren't broken promises. They're real deals designed to save small towns from extinction. Imagine moving to a quiet, safe community where everyone knows your name, where your kids can grow up in peace, and where your land cost you absolutely nothing. The American dream is alive in places most people have never even heard of. But if you think that's bold, wait until you see what Russia is doing. 1. Russia. At the very top of our list sits Russia, and for good reason. Through its Far East Hectare program, the Russian government is offering 1 hectare of land completely free to anyone willing to live and build on it. Foreigners can apply, families are encouraged, and the only requirement is that you actually use the land. After 5 years, it becomes permanently yours. Imagine standing in Siberia or the Far East, surrounded by untouched wilderness, and realizing that this vast territory now belongs to you. For farmers, dreamers, and adventurers, this is the boldest land giveaway on Earth. Russia isn't just offering free land. It's offering a chance to claim a piece of the last frontier. So there you have it, the top 10 countries where free land is no longer just a dream. From Canada's northern lights to Italy's cobblestone streets, From America's small towns to Russia's endless wilderness, these programs prove that sometimes opportunity hides in the most unexpected places. The world is still full of chances to start fresh, if you're bold enough to take them. If you found this video eye-opening, don't forget to like it, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to Top Insights. Because every week, we uncover the hidden truths and surprising opportunities shaping our world. And who knows, your next home might be waiting on one of these free lands.